Hi, good morning. Welcome to day 3 of Unicorn Week. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about science. We're going to be making a disappearing color disc, also known as Newton's disc. So you can pull out your activity bag. Okay, there's a few things inside there that we're providing for you. You could also find some of these things at home. I made one at home with just a piece of cardboard. But there should be a circle. Looks like it's a coaster actually, so if you have that, you can pull that out. Other things you're going to need from home are going to be string, a hole puncher if you have one is helpful. I have a toothpick that helped me with my hole puncher. I have scissors here. You might not need them, but I have them just in case, and some markers. You're going to definitely need markers. Now, the science behind this is Isaac Newton. A lot of sources say that Isaac Newton used a spinning disc of color to kind of demonstrate how light was a compound of all primary colors. So what he did was he would take a disc of colors and he would spin it really, really fast, and you'll see that the color kind of disappears when you spin it really fast. So Isaac Newton did a lot of experiments with color, and he used a prism to do that. And when you use a prism, it does, if you shine it through light, show a rainbow. And you can see rainbows outside when it's raining and sunny at the same time. And what's happening is that the light is refracting and bending, and it's showing all of the different colors that light is made up of, which is all of the colors in our rainbow. Okay, and through his work with prisms and colors and light, he found the 7 colors of our rainbow. He called them primary colors. Art would describe primary colors as red, blue, and yellow, but I think he was using the word primary as like main colors. So we are going to make one of these discs today. And then when we're through, I'm going to talk a little bit about this book, The Unicorn in the Barn, which is this year's Sunshine State Reader for grades 3 through 5. It's a really sweet story, so we'll tag on that at the end after we make our disc. So today you're going to take your coaster. There you go. It is a plain white coaster, and we're going to turn it into a coaster that has all of the colors of the rainbow. Now I put mine into 8 sections because it was a little bit easier for me to divide it into 8 than to 7, because I was using a ruler. If you have a protractor at home, I don't think very many of us do, but you might be one of the lucky houses to have a protractor at home. You can use a protractor and get some really good angles on your coaster, but I used a ruler and it worked out just fine. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do with your coaster is you're going to want to divide it into 8 sections, or 7 if you're lucky enough to figure out how 7 goes into a circle there. You'll need a protractor for that. So I'm going to make a line across, find the middle, kind of make a line across, and then find the middle again. Divide that into 4 sections. You want to get as close to equal as possible. I'm a little bit off, but I'm not perfect. Okay, and then you're just going to cut it into 8, as equal as you can get it, sections for your coaster, just like so. All right, and the next thing you're going to do is get out your markers. Color, color, color. All of the colors of the rainbow. So we're going to need yellow. We're going to need red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and I have an indigo actually, a little bit of a darker blue, kind of like a jean color, like your jeans, purple. And since I have that extra section, I'm going to add in a pink because I have it. All right, and then we're just going to color in, okay, all of the sections there. So you're going to want to go in order to around. If you're really sciencey and you want to do an experiment with this, what you could do is see if it matters. See if it matters if they're in the order of the rainbow. You know, do one side that's rainbow, do ones in the rainbow color order, do one side that's in a random order. And tell me what you find out. I wonder if that would make a difference. So that's one side. So you can do the other side. I would recommend doing both sides so that you can see the effect from both sides. And like I said, do one side rainbow, do one side wild, do your own design, so you can see if there's a difference. I think that would be pretty cool. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to need to poke 2 holes into your coaster. I have a hole puncher. I recommend a hole puncher because it's kind of hard to get a hole without it. You could use a toothpick or have an adult help you get 2 holes into your coaster. You're going to want them to be right alongside each other. So I'm going to poke a hole here on one side. You want them to be in a line. Poke a hole. Whoa. Didn't do that quite right. There we go. I guess it's a little hard to squish through that coaster. So you're going to want 2 holes kind of lined up just like that. Can you see? There you go. And that's what you're going to get your string through. If you have a bigger hole puncher, it's better. And then if you have a toothpick, you can kind of make those holes a little bit bigger for your string. All right. So next you're going to need your string. Now I have this old kite string. I got a kite stuck in a tree, kept the string. You can always use the string, right? You're going to need 3 feet of string, so count out with your ruler again. That ruler's coming in handy today, huh? So you're going to count out about 3 feet. If you have a yardstick at home, it'd be a little bit easier. So 1, 2, 3. The yardstick is 3 feet long. There you go. So you need about 3 feet of string. All right. And what you'll do with that string is you're going to push it through the holes there. So I'm going to skip the struggling of me getting it through the holes and show you what it looks like when it's through the holes. There you go. So next, once you get it through the holes, like so, okay, so you brought it through each hole, you're going to have one end that's kind of closed off and 2 ends like so. You're going to knot them together. Just make a little knot. If I were a Boy Scout, I'd probably know what this knot was called, but just a generic knot, like that. All right. Now you've got this disappearing color disc. And what you can do, you're going to want to kind of get it kind of even, like so. And you're going to twist it. Twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it, like so. And then you're going to spin it. Twist it real good. Lots of twists. Can't get it to stand. And then you're going to spin it. Of course, it's not spinning right for me now. Now that you're watching. Isn't that how it always works? Get it to go here. Ah, there we go. And then you're going to just spin it and pull it. And as you see, once you get it going up to speed, all those colors, can you see it? The colors kind of disappear. And they mesh together into one. You can probably get this better than I can. Get it going really fast. If you can get it going really fast, those colors will disappear and they'll look almost white. Pretty cool. Another way you can do this at home if you're having trouble with the holes is to just put one big hole in the center. Put a pencil through it, like that. How cool is that pencil with a feather, huh? And then you can just spin it on with the pencil. And then you can see it pretty good, like that. Pretty neat, huh? All those colors mushed together. Cool. So that's the Newton's disc. That's a pretty neat experiment, huh? So next, before we go, just want to talk a few minutes about this book, The Unicorn in the Barn, by Jacqueline Ogburn. This is a great book for the Sunshine State readers if you're going to be participating in that program this year for grades 3 through 5. I would say it's probably on the higher end, more for our 5th graders. And it's about a boy who has a treehouse. And he went up into the treehouse one day and he was just hanging out there and he sees a unicorn walk by and walk into the barn of the neighbor's house. And I wonder what happens next from there. It turns out the neighbor is a vet and takes care of animals, and now has to take care of a unicorn who has a special circumstance. So go ahead and grab this book. It's pretty good. I recommend it. It's a sweet story. So we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.